Rightio guys, welcome to another vlog. I'm here with BFG, bringing him out for security today. He's my bodyguard. But we're heading out to the drags, guys. My friend has invited me out again to check out that 3,000 horsepower S13. They're still going for the 6-second pass. I'm arriving here a little bit late, but they do have a run in about 30 minutes time, so we're going to get in there, get some cameras on his car. I brought the drone with me. It's a really big meeting today. There's 16 cars in his class, so it's actually going to be a ripper day, guys. Enjoy it with us. It's going to be fun. It's good having security gear, I'll tell you what. Alright, it's definitely looking a bit more serious out here this weekend. I know he's got 16 cars in his class, so we'll see. I know he's had at least 3 runs already. The boys are looking pretty happy. I don't know if they've beat their PB yet. I really hope they have. Or maybe I hope they haven't. Yeah, the boys.
Just in time. How are we?
Just in time?
Better go out now.
Yeah, thought so.
Yeah.
So, better late than never. Well, it seems my timing wasn't ideal. It's actually elimination brackets today, and I think they may have already been knocked out. He's going to find out. They did run a 7.0 straight off the trailer, which is, you know, up with what? Very similar to what he did last time when I was here. And then, yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully we'll get back out there for another run and see how he goes. But I definitely hope, even if it's just a demo run or whatever, or just a practice run, he can get back out there and have another whirl. But I think the rest of his class are heading out now. So obviously, percentage of them have been eliminated. So yeah, I guess we'll know something soon. I'm going to get the drone up in a sec and go check out some of the runs, because last time I was here I wanted to get the drone out and the drone was flat. I made sure it's charged up for this one, so I'll be able to fly around and have a look. Sorry I'm late. How was the rest of the day like?
Mate, mint day. But yeah, got eliminated first round, so we're all done.
All done?
Yeah. But that's it for the year.
Is that annoying because you were faster than that?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
7.3.
Oh, was it 7.3?
That was a 7.3.
Yeah.
You did a 7.0.
7.0
Yeah.
7.0.
Can you beat him, bro?
Could have been you.
Yeah, could have been me.
Should have been. Next time.
Next time.
Next time.
Exactly, boy.
Anyway, we'll go have a look at some of the other cars. That is basically the same as my BAU, I reckon. It's about the same as my BAU. Yeah, about the same.
Up against the Cobra.
Down here at the track this morning, and normally I borrow a forklift to move this super heavy concrete wall, but I couldn't borrow the forklift for the entire weekend, so we're currently going through an operation we've never tried before, hooking up this humongous concrete block to my Raptor. Then we're getting our landy down from up the top. We're going to try and move this massive concrete wall. We know we can slide it that way, but whenever we've tried to slide it long ways with a single truck, it won't do it. So we're getting the landy down, the landy in low range, the Raptor in low range. We're going to try and move this wall. I think it weighs around between 6 and 8 ton. This is going to be a little bit of an interesting morning. Cars and Coffee is currently on. Just waiting for my, once the landy comes down, we'll jump. Cheech is going to be in that. I'm going to be pulling with the Raptor, and fingers crossed we can get this thing moved, because it's really going to wreck our day if we can't, because obviously can't run cars past there fast if we don't get this concrete wall back in place. So it's very important that we get it fixed. All right, here we go. Alright, so we're back at the Cars and Coffee. I'm very tired, I woke up late and everything, but while it isn't a big Cars and Coffee, there's a lot of really good quality here.
Don't go talking yourself up.
I have wanted a yellow S15 pretty much forever. I don't know why. I just really like an S15 in yellow. On white TEs with just the D-Max wing on it, it's pretty much exactly how I do it as well. I love it. So S15 was nice and spicy, but then you got to be a keen viewer, and you see stuff like this, which is ARP, studs on the back, semis, and you're like, what's going on here? And you see a ratchet shifter shifting, and then, oh, Confucius says, put a mini truck motor in it. For two. How many horsepower?
It makes about 330, but it's just a stock internal motor, so
yeah,
I don't want to push it any further.
Send it to the moon. That's right. So KA24 in Australia, we get them in a Navara. US, obviously, all their S chassis and stuff came with them. Toyota, you fucked up. Should be rear-wheel drive. Be sick. Look, GK Tech mirrors. They work on everything. Oh, suck at it. Good timing, good timing. And back. Freshly finished A86. The thing is absolute porn. I was just chatting to the boys then about the flares on this thing. They look unbelievably rad. 10 out of 10 want for mine. I'd love to do better flares than I've got. Alright guys, welcome to another. We are here at the Broomstick factory again. Got wifey's car because I had to go drop off the Raptor this morning to get the hail damage sorted out. The bonnet, basically, it's getting some PDR. They said it'll only be a couple of days instead of the whole week, which they first said. So yeah, we're here at Broomstick. We're going to start putting the S13 back together, so pretty excited about that. Yeah, start getting it done. Right, so we're going to get to work. First things first, we're going to put the steering shaft in, I guess. I don't have a steering wheel because I used my good Nardi, dished Nardi on the 370Z, so I need to get myself another Nardi. Definitely want to get another dish one for this car. Sits pretty much spot on perfect. But we're going to get this electric column. I had this made electric by the Car Make Revive guys. The rack itself has already been manualized to go with the electronic rack. And then I've got my this thing here to work with that whole thing as well. So yeah, we're going to get that done now. It's going to be good. But we're going to get this in first. We ended up lifting the front of the car right up, realizing that kind of can't just go and drop the motor straight in. Got brake lines that we need to run, pedals we need to install, and brake lines to run under the car as well that we want to get in there before we go and drop the engine in. But I still don't see why we can't get the engine dropped in today. It's very much possible. Right, so we've got some pedals in, we've got some brake lines. Oh, we got the throttle cable, got the GK Tech pink style or N style brake lines in. That one's not going through the firewall anymore. We've got them in. We're about to start on the hardline delete kit from GK Tech, which obviously runs from the booster through to all the brakes. Still to run the hardline under the car. Then we ought to get the rear brake lines in, and then brake wise, theoretically, it's kind of done at that point, yeah?
At that point.
Well, not handbrake. No. That's all the normal brake line stuff, although we do have a brand new lines there for handbrake as well. So they're all sitting there waiting to go on as well. And now I have to take Tiana's car back, so I'll be back in a minute, boys.
And that stuff's getting painted.
Yes, I'm getting stuff painted. See, who needs a professional painter? We get a professional painter. So instead of going sandblasting, we're in a time crunch. Not really, there's nothing this car has to be built for, but I want it built sometime in the near future. If it was built in 2020, that'd be kind of cool. So we're painting these ourselves with undercoat first, and then a coat of matte, is it matte black? It's some sort of metal protectant paint, which should be the goods. Obviously very similar to everything you paint under a car anyway. So yeah, I'll duck off. Happy wife, happy life, and I will get back here shortly, boys. Yeah, nah? Yeah, look at that haircut.
Oh my god, glorious.
Oh baby.
Coming out mint.
Yeah. No, my bar.
My bar. Just getting this engine ready to clean.
Look what I brought here.
Wee.
I brought the power tune.
Oh.
This is the power tune that's going in this car.
Yeah, sick.
Sick. It's all in there, brackets, everything.
That's exciting.
Yes.
Very.
Guys, get your own power tune digital dash. Description down below. Check it out. Discount code.
Oh, is this zoomed in? Yep, that's zoomed in.
Yeah.
You should be careful of that.
I know.
Awkward as this.
Very difficult to get in.
It was difficult to get out. I remember taking it out too.
Yeah. How did it go in?
I honestly, it was so long ago.
Oh, it ain't bad.
Just a little bit of paint missing.
No, I don't think no.
Mint?
And in. Let's not all the way. Yep.
Yeah, that's sick.
Need some net. Oh wait, it's like that. Yeah.
That's such a good, nice fit.
Tiniest little scratch there, just because I'm an idiot just now. Alright, you want to actually go grab nuts and bolts?
Oh, I can. Do you want me to stop filming?
Yes, I've gone ahead. I've got the fuel tank fitted. I've fitted the rear radiator. Just doing the water pump now. We're just, I think Princey, we're about to start doing the brake master cylinder. I'm going to fit that in, then we'll be able to fit the brake pedal and then run all our brake lines. Jamie is getting ready to lift the motor, so it's definitely all happening. It's happening kind of fast. We'll keep cracking along. I'm sorry I'm not filming much of it, but it's sort of like we're getting work done, and every time the camera comes out means I have to stop. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm not that vlogger, guys. But it's more about the fun stuff we do with cars on these channels more than the building of them. I just want to show you the highlights of the builds, like when stuff goes in, that way you get an unrealistic expectation of how easy it is to build a car. It's really not easy. But if I just show you bits that are done, you'll be like, wow, that was fast. And really, didn't film for like an hour. Oh, it wasn't that bad, was it?
No, it wasn't that bad. No, that only took you actually like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. And like Chop did all the fab on it, and it is like, everything is so millimeter per, like to get the fuel tank in there, you have to like, you saw it. Yeah.
And like you've got to bend something slightly out of the way so that it fits in perfectly.
Yeah. And then on top of that, with the whole radiator situation, like literally all that holds this entire radiator system is 2 Allen keys. It's literally beautiful. I love it. It's so rad. And then I got my water pump down here. I'm about to get 8mm and do up those bolts. Yeah. And like once a lot of this is done, a lot of water plumbing needs to be done, and then a lot of wiring. It's there's not a lot to this car at all, to be honest with you. Get yourself some merch.
Fink.com.
You're my model.
Oh, am I?
You're the model. So swing it around. Ooh, there.
Yeah. Fink.com. Hit it up.
Yeah.
We've got a sale on at the moment.
We do.
They have.
Free shirt.
Free shirt, you spend $100?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Don't waste your money on LZ stuff.
No.
Get some of
this
that
stuff's
stuff.
way better.
I like Adam's stuff as well, but
It
our
is
stuff's
good.
better. So now going through the wash down of the motor and box, since it's never been done. It was pretty clean when I got it. I think it had 16,000 Ks on it. And I got it, and I've probably put another 500, if that, probably. If that, yeah. So, yeah, give it a nice degrease, give it a wash before going in there, because may as well have a look and schmick. Yeah. Get back to you in a second. Alright, we're now flying the car up in the air. I've done a few more things. I've put my rollover valve in, nicely fabricated fuel thing that Chop did for me. I got the rear expansion tank welded in. Is that my beer? Oh, that's my beer. That is my beer. We're on the beers.
Yeah, I'll be on the beers.
Just working out certain things, like my radiator obviously used to sit here, so this was the right length. Now the radiator is in the back, so I need a longer hose for that one. Obviously we need to get hoses for everything. Hose from here to down there. This hose goes through across to the other side over there. And then the other two hoses from there. I need one hose to come from over there through to the water pump, probably go to the front of the water pump, and then a hose from there to there as well. And then obviously hoses in the front of the car. So we'll need to go from these two bulkheads, we'll need to run into the front of the car. We'll need to drill a new hole in the firewall, but this is where Chop is going to put another expansion tank. And then of course it will go to the engine. So everything's sort of coming along. Handbrake's sitting in there now. About to put the steering column and brake pedal in. What else? Princey's been running the lines in the front.
Yep.
So we got sleeved, heat sleeved lines.
So we mounted the lines in here.
Yep, so the N style, these are from GK Tech guys, they're like a purple front and then pink for the rear. We haven't put the rear in yet, but obviously N style is in Naoki Nakamura, so that's sort of getting started.
And then
We are trying not to damage my S13 dash, but we started marking out the S15 dash as for where we need to cut it to go around the roll cage.
work out where we're putting the line locker.
Yes, line locker. I want this car for burnouts as well, so line locker is very important. So the line locker we've worked out, for the most part, looks like it'll get mounted sort of here. So we're hoping to mount it there. I just need to realistically get the dash in, work out exactly where we're going to be able to fit it. What's he doing under there?
Getting the last of the brake lines out. The old ones.
Let me take the wheels off so it's easier.
Alright.
Huh?
That would make sense.
Yeah. So these are the rear end style brake lines, guys. Again, you can get them from GK Tech. So pretty damn excited about that. I'm still waiting on an intake manifold for this motor, but it cleaned up beautifully. But once I get the new intake manifold, I'll obviously need to make slight adjustments to the cooler piping to here. Now, I had an issue from the start with this whole setup. This is the second alternator bracket or plate that I've used, and I was still having issues with it throwing the belt. So I've got onto my friend, you guys would, I'm sure a lot of you guys would know him, Matt Field. Matt Field's actually going to send me a Corvette alternator bracket, and that sits in the same spot, basically. Sits up in the right hand corner of the engine bay, or depending on which way you're looking at the car. Regardless, it sits up there out of the way. And it's obviously going to be all factory GM brackets, so it should just bolt straight onto the LS2. Also getting a pulley with it, which will mean no more belt getting thrown off and losing alternator. And you know, being that I run electric water pump, electric power steering, and a lot of stuff off of electrics in this car, I definitely need my alternator working all the time properly, because I immediately notice it if it doesn't work. So yeah, there's still plenty to do, but it's all looking positive. Oh, also another thing I'm doing is I was running a non-return fuel system. So this was literally just running fuel in and not fuel out. But you can have issues with the fuel getting hot. So I'm putting a return system in now. So I'm redoing a whole bunch of the fuel system. I'm also going to probably go for bigger injectors as well, because I do want to run more power now. Yeah, like I said, there is still a lot to do, but we've got a lot done today. We're still going. The aim is to get this engine in the hole today. Alright guys, it's starting to get dark. Latest update, we have dummied up where a lot of the fuel system is going. I'm starting to second guess the whole hard lines thing, just because it's going to be hard. The braid looks good, that's the thing. Once all these fittings and pumps and everything are all clean, it will actually look really good in here. So I'm thinking about sticking with braided lines. With the handbrakes bolted in. The engine is predominantly sitting in. Looks about a gazillion times better with the nice painted engine bay and painted bar work. Because we've painted stuff, we're having issues with fitting stuff, like obviously paint, especially the underliner paint is quite thick, so trying to get stuff like gearbox crossmember bolts back in is being a real pain in the ass. But overall, pretty successful day so far. Most of our brake system is back in. Engine is back in the hole. Obviously still got to do up some nuts and bolts as far as, you know, so I can take the engine crane away. But yeah, and we've got a lot of other stuff sort of getting planned out. All this rear section, I put the filler tank up here, the rollover valve, checking other fittings and stuff here to make sure stuff will work, to see what'll work. I got my steering column in. So steering column and brake pedal are now in. So that is all in and connected. So, well, I can't do it. I can't turn it with one hand, but I have steering connected to the steering column. Brake master is all there. Clutch master's inside the car, obviously, but very positive. I think you can admit, obviously, with the paint, it's looking pretty damn good. I'm extremely tired. I'm sorry this vlog was a little bit short, guys. If you can, be an absolute champion. Think about becoming a member. It's up to you guys, though. But if you did, really helps me out. Or grab yourself some merch. Obviously, merch-wise, this is like a members exclusive. So members do get some pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. It's been a real hard day. It's been a real pain in the butt. But we got a lot of work done. And yeah, get back onto it tomorrow. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out. See you later.